Hello and welcome to the much delayed Reddit recap for the months of August to November for some reason. As always, going to be going through my Reddit, seeing all the stuff that people have submitted there over these many months. Hopefully we see some good stuff. Let's go. As always, what I'm going to be looking through is the best stuff as picked by my mods, not simply what has been most upvoted. So even if you don't get many upvotes with your submission, there is a possibility that it gets seen and shown in this recap. Matt is engaged. Colt getting a massive amount of upvotes, reporting on this first on the Reddit. It's just a screen cap of me on Twitter. I proposed to Aitana and she said yes. I couldn't imagine my life without her. She has enriched my life more than I can describe. Despite all I have achieved in life, I never felt like a winner until I found her. We complete each other and I can't wait to spend my life with her. What more can be said than that I haven't already said? So originally we were gonna get married at a particular date and then Rockstar delayed GTA 6 and now the date has been moved. While I won't be discussing it in this video for obvious reasons, if you want to hear more about how we got engaged, that whole fiasco, feel free to watch the trilogy of videos. My best friend of 5 years lied to ruin my marriage proposal, I'm getting married, how I knew she was the one, and why TG and I will never reconcile. A strange trilogy of videos, but feel free to catch yourself up on the drama if you want to. Michael ain't having it this time. And it's just Michael facing away. The thing I hate most about this post, which I have seen before, is they don't explain how to do this. He's going into online. That joke wouldn't have made sense 2 months ago, but now it makes sense after Michael has been announced for online. Michael is walking away from story mode into the future. Very good. DarkViperAU proposed to Matthew Judge, in brackets Matto. I've seen this before, but still one of my favorite images anyone has ever made. Good job, Victor. Yes, King, slay! Still one of my favorite sound bites. Science. I love the use of these GIFs everywhere. The GIF team has currently produced 310 GIF and stickers for a total of 69 million views. Nice. If you see anything that I do that you think would be a good GIF, be sure to put it in the Discord. There's a spot for that now. Insane marketing idea for backwards only. And of course, as you imagine, I screwed up. This ring box is not facing the right way. She expected me to open the ring box and then talk, and I said, will you marry me? I opened the ring box towards myself. Backwards only. The series does not get enough love. Highly recommend going to watch that challenge run. Twitch streamers when their dog tries to stand up. Okay, we're killing the dog here with the taser. I'm gonna run really close. Bah. There you go, guys. Oh. You thought this would be the one time the dog was gonna escape death. You're wrong. It's amazing how there's always a clip. So obviously I don't really follow much live stream drama and stuff, but there was a little bit of drama a few months ago that was so funny to me that even I noticed. I didn't give two fucks about anything related to this dude, speaking of Hassan, but goddamn are these memes the funniest thing to come out of streaming in eons. Absolutely S tier. And here's Hassan done up as Raiden shocking his dog. I'm not gonna cover all the drama, but basically, Hassan shocked his dog because it slightly moved its muscles while it was on the bed.
It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
And then it was like weeks of gaslighting people into being like, it didn't actually happen. Okay, but if it did happen, it's not a big deal. Actually, you know, it still, again, it didn't happen. And it just, you know, but the pictures that came out of it where like, you know, he's like Pikachu shocking Maya and stuff. It was so funny. I just know it. When you know that GTA 6 got delayed because they have to find a new VA for Jason after TG and Matto's breakup, but you can't prove it. Rockstar, they got standards. They would never hire someone like TG to do voice acting. They'd only hire someone as amazing as me to do voice acting in that game. Come on now, guys. Come on. Bro, don't you know? TGG done mocap for the rats because he's so good at being one. Yeah, man. He's gonna play as the Micah replacement in Red Dead Redemption 3. 100%. I wonder why it got delayed again. And I appreciate how much of the city can actually be destroyed. Rockstar, take notes. DarkViperAU has demanded extra content in GTA 6. It must be in the game. Live reaction. Was I ever afraid of dark? Not that I can recall. Fuck! I don't even remember the context of what I was yelling at, but I like it. Oh, original? Was I ever afraid of dark? Not that I can recall. Fuck! It was Fall Guys? Matto is scared of the dark. Was I ever afraid of the dark? Not that I can recall. Fuck! Okay, great use of that. Matt, after saying it with an A, it's awful. It is just like the worst picture. The joke isn't even that funny. Why did it get like 1,000 upvotes? But like, why is my head shrunk here? I like this one better. Obviously, this is a reference to the video I released talking about that time I accidentally said the N-word while mimicking Franklin back in 2021 or whatever. Who are you calling an N-word? I ain't calling nobody an N-word. It's just me as Jimmy. The character models look so real. What's funny about this picture of me and Aitana in Miami with this doesn't look real. Like, what happened? This looks like we were cut out. Oh, no, I don't know why. Why does it look like we were cut out? Why is this such a low quality image? It looks like it's gone through AI or something. No, it looks like GTA Vice City. We got GTA 6 in the lowest quality possible before we got GTA 6. Right wing, YouTuber DarkViperAU destroys entire left wing with one move. SM7B, not only a microphone, but also... What? Cause I destroyed the wing. And it's funny, he mirrored the footage. Because originally I'm destroying the right wing, so he mirrors it, so I'm destroying the left. That's so dumb! Dark Viper's bridge incident. What is this GIF? When I die, I will be silenced. What? Yo, bro, do you remember when? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. This is an awesome sped up GIF that is now kind of ridiculously sad. But still, it is definitely that way when you meet an old friend from, you know, eons back and you just reminisce about the old days. Good shit. Does it have the other meme where it's like NPCs waiting for the main character to walk by? Man, I miss those conversations. The deep and meaningfuls, man. We just get really drunk and talk about random stuff. Matto, no! What is going on under that desk? Guys, go to any YouTube video where a person's yapping and just pause it. Doesn't matter with the frame. They're gonna look so unbelievably dumb. It is like the curse of being a YouTuber that you cannot look good while yapping. It just does this continuously. It's nice to see how calm and relaxed Matto is in his new house. As I said, anytime you pause the video, people, it just always look unhinged. It's crazy. No! Pause that frame. Tweets have been unhinged recently. What the fuck? What even is this? There's a picture I took in Miami. I fucking love water. Is this a meme of some kinds? Do you see the water? This is water. It's green for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, I love fucking the water. The water's green because I fucked it, guys. My jizz is green. That's just a fact. Okay? Is that your face? It's not my face! Oh! I just realized this is my face down here. Wait, so is it possible that this is the face of the water and it's a face swap between the water and me? Is that what this is meant to be? Basically, there are many levels to this monstrosity. I don't like any of those levels, right? Happens every video. The cops for what? I didn't do anything. What Matto did. I've played this game. I was not this good though. Look, I don't see anything wrong with this. If you ignore every crime he ever did, then he's innocent. Exactly. Exactly. Just admit it. Matto manipulating the proportional voting system to make it rain. Why is my hair... Okay, it's white. Okay, that does make a little bit of sense. Why is the beard not white there? Awful, but thank you. Matt shows off his OnlyFans content in Florida. Oh, awful. I can't believe I did this. I can't twerk, guys. I've got no arms. Like Aitana has like...
The way you shake it, I can't believe it. I ain't never seen a ass like that.
Anything for the content, guys. Anything for the content. It's funny because this is actually a GIF that you can use on social media. I believe when it was originally submitted, it did this zoom on my ass and they rejected it. Now, that's too much ass. Can't have, that's too much to ask for a GIF. But then they just left it zoomed out like this and it got approved. Matto's reaction image. That's a nice argument. Unfortunately, I'm currently in your toilet. Where did I take this picture? Yeah, in the onsen in Japan. Reminds me of that Moto thing from Madagascar. Skibbity toilet, but now Skibbity Matto, exactly. Hey them, my POV checking my toilet. Awful, but thank you. Sheesh. Test, with Franklin's power. Oh, that's right, sheesh. I don't want to be full. I can hit this car. No, I'm so Oh. Will you know what you kidding me? You're going for a fuck? Yes. Who the fuck is that? Sus. Will this just kill me? I was trying to be ass by shouts for if I'm perfectly that I don't blow up the caravan. Oh, I'm go. Oh. Shish. No, I'm the one I put on the door. Me. Fool. Shish. Fool. I'm down here. Say try here. Try. No, I can't. I just. Hello. Where the fuck get it then? What are you? I didn't sign up for. None. Fuck. Whoa. That's not fair. Hey, yeah, stringer. None. You have none. Oh, Yuri! Can I do tag? You think bad? Is he coming? Oh, your shit. Thank fuck. None! Shush! Whoa! Ha! Lol. Whoa! What kind of minds was like, this is my afternoon now. This is what I'm gonna do with my time. Some funny stuff in there. Very YouTube poop-esque. Best 1 minute and 36 seconds I've ever spent. Thank you for making it. Existing abalone. Sus. End of an era. Of course, the new me with my white behind me and my new house saying goodbye to the old me at my old house with my black background. Some people ask, am I gonna change this to be black? No. I'm not 100% sure why I went with black at the old place. I think it was because I wanted the coloring to be consistent regardless what time of day I recorded. And I like the color black and stuff. The thing about having a black room is it's a lot less bright. Light doesn't bounce around as readily, so you don't get as good crisp an image on camera. Yeah, it's just a different place. This house is different in terms of its color scheme and stuff, and it wouldn't make sense for one room to be black. Not that it really made sense in my other house for the room to be black, mind you, but at least it made a bit more sense because other things in the house were black, where nothing in this house is black. There are definite things in my webcam that dates my content. Like you can see me with a huge COVID beard sometimes. You can see me being fatter or without facial hair, or you know, the different stages of making my room black before. And now when you click on a video and you see I've got nothing but white behind me, you know the particular era that video was made in, right? All those subs finally paid off. After all these years, Matto can finally afford lighting for his room. Yes, I can, because of your wondrous, generous support. I mean, literally that is true though. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have this house. All the wonderful, amazing things that have happened to me wouldn't have happened if not for you. As I say, I appreciate everything anyone's ever done for me, big and small. Although in saying that, if by that train of logic, all the bad things that have happened to me in these last couple of years also wouldn't have happened if not for you guys, so. Screw you guys for those things though. No, I kid. Thank you guys. It means a lot, it really does. Leaked GTA 6 Strangers and Freaks mission. This was a random picture that I think Aitana took of me when we were in Miami. This was at the Ice Cream Museum, which wasn't that good, mind you. You'll find more out about that when I release my video about us going to Miami. It happened a million years ago, but the video is still getting edited. It will come out one day. Basically, I went over to get myself like a sundae or a shake or whatever, and I thought it would take like a minute or two, but I ended up sitting there for like 15 minutes. And for some reason, the perspective here makes me look really goddamn tiny. Like I'm 5'10"-ish, you know, and my feet don't reach the bottom. And they have this pole here for that reason. But like, why make the chairs that large? Regardless, it looks like I'm a kid. Matto, how you doing? DarkViperAU can't tie his shoes. This is slander. Guys, you wouldn't believe it, my shoelace is untied. I would like to find some place where I won't embarrass myself in failing to tie my shoes around other people. Okay, here we go. So I do it the kids way, guys. Like I do 2 loops like this and put them together like this. And I do 2 loops like this and put them together. And I'll do 2 and put them together like this. Okay, here we go. I do 2 loops like this. Okay, here we go.
Why can you not stop playing? Please stop playing!
I couldn't tie shoes. I failed. Okay, I didn't see that coming. I thought it was just gonna be a clip of the stream. This took me way longer to make than it should have. Well, it took me longer to tie my shoes than it should have. So, thanks for that. Been holding on to this clip for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I ever get married, chat, I'll have that song play. See, I can make these promises because I'll never get married. If I ever go to Mars, I'll have this song play the entire way there, right? You heard it there, guys. If I ever go to Mars, that song will play the entire time. Look, if I remember, at some point, I will bring out my phone and play that song and record myself listening to it just for you guys, okay? At my wedding. Never skipping a cutscene again. Why am I wearing a cap? Because the sun in America is way worse than the sun that other countries have.
No. It's just certain states.
I was making a joke. As if America...
Tell them about the hat.
My joke there was hella funny, guys.
Last time, this hat, guys, cost over $100.
And in that short period where the stream cut out, we had a lot of helium, like so much helium. Helium is like the drug of choice for Americans. You don't know that, you know, now feel educated, right? He got possessed by the US government. I am sorry. GTA fans gooning over the GTA 6 trailers. I do not accept your apology. Look at TGG in the back. His face looks so fucked up. You would not recognize him there. He looks like Duke Nukem or something from like the 90s.
What are you waiting for? Christmas?
The time traveler moves a rock. The timeline. Aitana in the rain jacket getting killed by the cougar. That'd be a huge change in the timeline. Aitana does wear the rain jacket far more than I do these days. More fits her personality too, I'm just saying. What an awful day. Me after waking up to see GTA 6 has been delayed again. What is this face? This face is from one of the engagement TGG videos. The look of absolute disgust and bewilderment is just so good. There was just something perfect about these facial expressions that like I can't replicate. Like it's just in the moment. They just come out like that. Me when I struggle to answer how much money Trevor gives Aunt Denise. Oh! 7. What even is that from? Resisting the urge to say 6, 7. This is awful. Teach it to me. What's 8 minus 2? My homie from the last bench trying to help. This is awful, but thank you. My other homie in the last bench. An amazing GIF. DarkViperAU or LightViperAU? Your choice. We all know which one is better. LightViperAU from like 2017. The guy was the GOAT. Actually good at speedrunning. Just fixing some leaks. Oh my god. Speaking about DarkViperAU in 2017. No, this is definitely earlier than 2017. I can't believe I ever put this picture out on the internet. I think I was just showing my old pictures, like the few I have of myself back then. I wish I was still this thin. Goddamn. One day, chat, I'll retire and do nothing but exercise. This, of course, definitely the inspiration for Jason. I love that he's just replaced the phone with a drill. That's amazing. For what purpose do you possess the image of a very hench-looking Matto? 5 Nights at Matto's. Oh, that's awful. This is obviously from the thumbnail I picked for the crash out at Sideboy thing. That video also I've unprivated. If you want to know about that whole drama, feel free to check those out. Still, unbelievable events, but we got some good memes out of it. Still to this day, my most viewed GIF being valid crash out. Demons! For what time? Me trying not to crash out as he'll complain to mum. My little brother hitting me with the blue shell for the 4th time. What even is when we were in Japan doing the street cart thing? It was fun. Any discussion about DarkViperAU's Destiny 2 controversy in this sub be like? Those who know about the controversy, those who don't know. All I see lately is controversy. I'm still waiting for the apology video, even though I will continue to be angry. Some of you guys don't know about what happened with Destiny 2. I don't know if I should really talk about it. Like, it was pretty dark. Well, controversy. It was a meme in my subreddit 2 months ago. Because of how much of the controversies around me either don't exist or are about events that happen, but are so divorced in their explanation of those actual events that they may as well be fake as well, that people just started to meme about another fake controversy to add to the list of endless fake controversies that are associated with me at this point. You're still pissed about the Twitch rivals controversy? Oh man, I understand. I was way out of line with that one. Yeah, I should just bring out a ukulele and record a video where it just becomes like a generic apology. And anything happens, or anyone accuses me of anything, I just post me doing the ukulele being like, I'm sorry. I don't even know why I expected him to try to make things right. Me throwing away my Woofle plushies and hoodies after Matto doubles down on his behavior in the Destiny 2 video. I'm sorry, guys. I was in the right, and I refuse to apologize. It is funny that this is a gnoming in 2025. That's an old meme. For those wondering what the Destiny 2 incident is, here's a video of him addressing it after it happened. What I love about this is this Destiny 2 footage? Sorry for the low quality, Matto nuked the VOD, and this is all I could find. I stand by every word that I said here, chat. It needed to be said. People had to be told. Enhance. Not scientifically possible. What the fuck is going on? The future of the podcast. 6-star podcast. That's me and Friendly Baron. Unironically, I would absolutely do this. Remember, Baron just started being a dick to me. Like, I thought Baron was fine. He used to be my mod. Yeah, I got nothing against Baron after all these years. I believe I've made the drama videos from back then members now, which is my way of removing videos that I do these days. Yeah, it just sucks. I'm still not really 100% sure why things went bad back then. I think it was just he hated how much I was mentioned in his stream. That's like just how community kind of is, because he was always kind of a solo kind of dude. I don't know. It's weird to think on. What? Edit? It's fake? Of course it's fake. To be clear though, I did think of starting the podcast again with someone else. What I ultimately decided to do is just do the weekly videos, the weekly news and update video. I don't inject as much opinion as I could otherwise, but like I may start doing a few sentences or two with this kind of stuff, but it's like rapid fire. Like you learn all the stuff that other people won't talk about because it's stuff that isn't covered elsewhere, right? I really like the format of it, and all that we're doing now is refining how we can do it quickly when the update comes out. Like I would love to talk shop and show you guys behind the scenes as to the discussions we're having and what we're recording and who's doing what and stuff, and it's very cool. All with the hope of refining it perfectly before GTA 6 comes out. Could also do a monthly podcast for opinions. I am not as interested in yapping as I used to be, but I do like to at least have some small outlet for that. I made something awful, but thank you.
That's very soundproof.
Oh, what? Oh, it's Trevor's bathroom. Okay, so immediately I was like, oh, this person went on the same cruise that I went on. And then I was like, how did they immediately recognize this is the room that I was on that cruise? And then when he turned here, I'm like, this is Trevor's bathroom. I'm like, how do I instantly recognize Trevor's bathroom? And that's a picture of my face. This is sick. I need an excuse to use some new Blender add-ons I paid way too much for. This was awesome. It is awful, but awful in the sense that this is awful. But thank you. This is cool. Thanks for making that. That's very seamlessly done. Yeah, it's great work. Whatever you're working on, I hope it's gone well for you. No wonder. GTA 6, coming when DarkViperAU was married. I mean, that is kind of how it worked out. What? DarkViperAU was getting married in November? Let's put GTA 6 on that date. Right, that's what happened. We were gonna do it in November, get married, and then they put the release date there, and so we moved it back. And now it's earlier. That's right. Back to the ViperAU. This book tells the future. Tells the strats to every GT5 speedrun for the next 3 console generations. Facts, glitches, beam drumming, out of bounds, challenges. Just put it on YouTube's and you'll get 2 million subs. That's very nice. Thank you very much. Now why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? It's leave, you dense motherfucker. Make like a tree and leave. You sound like a damn fool when you say it wrong. Jesus grief and Christ. The trilogy came out before you were even born. Do you think anyone in your Zoomer audience would get that reference? Oh, and there's one more thing. One day a cougar or Jesus on a flying rocket bike with a railgun will show up to ruin your run. And when that happens, flip out and scream like a raving lunatic. Like you hit your toe on a table corner. But millions times worse. Flail your arms too. Maybe laugh manically just a little. Trust me, it'll be the pinnacle of your entire career. This is exactly how it went down. I have no idea how this guy knows this. This is nuts. I would not be here without me from the future. So for those who don't get this reference, it's Back to the Future and old Biff going back in time to help out young Biff. It was very good, Kev, man. Thank you, dude. HourGlassAU. Awful. My potions are too strong for you. That's old school internet memes.
I am going into battle, and I want your strongest potions. My potions are too strong for you, traveler.
This thing has 13 million views. It came out 14 years ago. 14 years ago. And then the top comment, I want your strongest potions. Noire Co-op. Go for the crutch. And then I reach for his crutch. Da, 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 da. I might be a sicko. My character's really enjoying playing with his body.
Do not pass go.
Is that it? Like, have I not found enough? There was even another part where I'm like stepping over it and I make the same joke as well. And spoilers, I remembered this footage from 2017. And while I was doing this, I was like, this is exactly what I did in 2017. 2017 Matto looks more serious. This is 100% true. This is in part because in the early days of my streaming, I wasn't trying to be funny all that much. Or like, especially when I was playing games that aren't GTA 5, I was just chilling, playing a video game, you know? These days, I'm like, you know, make jokes, talk about stuff. This is gonna be edited, so like, if something's happening, say something about that thing happening so the person editing it can put that footage together, you know? Bald Matto. You know what's funny? Aitana took this picture. I didn't even take this picture. She shoves the camera into my face, takes the picture. And I think I put it on social media. I don't know. You want some jelly beans? I got some jelly beans. Did you learn it calmly? Calmly learning the 100% GTA 5 speedrun.
Did you put your name into the goblet of fire, Harry? Dumbledore asked calmly.
Please!
I'm normally calm. Was watching the Crash 2 playthrough on the archive channel, came across this and thought it was funny.
No. There's no way you could do all of GTA 5 without being here.
Proven past me wrong. Gives me goosebumps. When you're listening to music and it goes over that part you like, be like. Awful. Simply awful. I'm not even gonna thank you. Awful. Doubled the bench. You son of a bench. You did it. You kept asking whether or not you could, but you never stopped to ask whether or not you should. What the fuck are you doing? Just gonna head to the bathroom real quick. How did that only get 95 upvotes? Shit like this is the reason why we have people go through all the submissions, because sometimes people don't know gold on Reddit. Based off the twerk scene in Miami, you think? Cursed, but thank you. Oh, here's me. Lol. Yep. Waiting for GTA 6 to release, be like. This is actually a GIF that people use places. I've seen it get like thousands of upvotes. Since the announcement of GTA 6, Matt legit went from a single live streamer who wasn't planning or having a partnered life to getting a girlfriend and then engaged too. He'll probably be married by the time GTA 6 drops. I will be, yes. And I also moved house as well. Is this the real Jason and Lucia from GTA 6? This is a picture of TG and me when we're in Japan. I look awful here. Look how different I look. This is only like 3 months ago. Not only did AI change what we were obviously wearing, but it made me thinner. Because I assure you, I was not that thin at that point. I was fat as fuck. The main reason I'm including this in the Reddit recap is if Jason ends up betraying Lucia in GTA 6, this picture will be so amazingly pathetic and we'll be able to look back at this and laugh. Nah, Matt is not that skinny. This is AI. Savage. True, but savage. This meme has been collecting enough dust in my Photos app. Protection. Witness. Michael. Now this is awful. But thank you. Please stop lying. Why would you not stop lying? I can already hear the awful, but thank you. He posted it twice. He was that confident. Matto before versus after meeting Aitana. Before, messy, has no sleeves, looks like a homeless person. After, clean, has sleeves, looks like $1 million. I'll be real with you, I don't think I look particularly amazing in either of these pictures. It is certainly true that before I met Aitana, I had already started to make small improvements to my life and getting a skincare routine and using sunscreen and moisturizers and stuff. But after meeting Aitana, it put into overdrive a greater need to do that kind of stuff. Not only can I get advice from her on certain things and she can keep me straight in terms of keep me straight. Aitana can keep me straight, guys. No, I mean, she can keep me on the straight and narrow in terms of not overindulging in things that are potentially bad for me. But she gives me more of a reason because there's someone in my life now that my health and appearance and stuff actually impacts. But the thing that stopped me, in this kind of era from caring more about my appearance is that I was just, or what was going on in my life outside of my content is because I was really focused on YouTube. I think most YouTubers, especially in their early days of success, are like, man, this could all die tomorrow. I need to make the best of it that I possibly can. And so any other concern in my life was reduced to effectively nothing. Friends, family, getting into a relationship, my house, any like investments, none of that mattered to me at all. I was just like 150% into YouTube and streaming. But over time, as I became more secure in my place on YouTube, I started to, put more time, or at least allow myself to put some time into the other areas of life that actually matter. If I want to be able to be a successful YouTuber for the next 30 decades, it should be 300 years. Okay, the next 30 years, I need to care about my health and my appearance and all that jazz. Like, the one thing I haven't done enough of is exercising, and I will be doing more of that hopefully soon. So what I'm saying is, Aitana is not the sole reason why I look better now. In fact, I think I got shirts before I met Aitana, but she is a significant driving force. Like, I would not be in this house if it wasn't for Aitana. Having her support makes me feel secure in doing things that are large investments of time, Live footage of Matto getting the ring.
The bikes. On the floor, now! Let's do this! Come on! I got these.
Given what gold costs right now, I wish I had just stolen it. Gold has gone up like 120% in the last 3 years or something. Crazy. It's gone down a lot recently or whatever, but it's still hugely up over the last couple of years. We're trying to buy wedding bands right now, and it's just yeah, for this one tiny speck of gold, that'll be $8 million on the soul of your firstborn son. I'm like, no. GTA 6 trailer. GTA 6 trailer just drops. Awful, but thank you. Saw this on a Discord server and thought it was appropriate to post here given the recent news. Me every time Rockstar announces a release window for GTA 6.
Why can you not stop lying? Please stop lying! What is wrong with you?
I like when they include that second part. That's the better part. I don't think they're lying this time, guys. Why did he say that? Is he evil?
When are you gonna finish this race? I want to go to bed.
DarkViperAU murders his entire audience. If you like clips like this, go watch my 8 out of context videos. You'll love them. Rudolph. What the fuck? And he put a watermark on it. Awful, but thank you. I redrew the final rounds of the Wanted episode. Only one person left. Matto's the worst possible opponent for me. I'll be a battle. It'll be a battle of the podcast hosts. Over here. There are no traps. Just come in. Matto. I have no intention of participating in a deathmatch with my own girlfriend. Matto, I know TG. Just promise me one thing. Take care of the 6-star podcast. Understood. Don't fault. Compared to yours, my pay will end instantly. Our philosophies may have differed, but I'm still proud of you. You truly are a kind child. Okay, so to explain this joke to you guys, this is a reference to when Itachi in Naruto kills his clan. And this, I am taking the place of Itachi's father, who is accepting Itachi, that being TG, is killing the clan. So much effort went into this for a joke that only a few people would understand. That makes no goddamn sense now, given that TG betrayed me, spread all those lies, and ended the podcast. This is peak only made sense 4 months ago content. It aged so poorly. Woofle painting. Oh, that's nice. I'm not much of a painter, but recently had a wine and a paint night. This is the result. That's chill, man. It is awesome when you just do stuff for the vibes, to relax. And you definitely did way better than I would ever do. It's awesome, dude. Congratulations, Matto and Aitana. That's nice fan art. Incredibly cute. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. I'm very flattered. Are they the same? Makes sense. His enemy is the fastest in the world. What? Yes, I am Dr. Robotnik. The required ending for the whole TG drama.
It's okay, I understand. You're an idiot.
What the fuck? I mean, good summation. That's a great delivery. I haven't seen the generations of Doctor Who with this guy, but Doctor Who, great show. He can delete the episode, but I cannot delete this memory. Rambles 169? It must have been years. Most wouldn't even know after all this time. Always. And it's a toilet paper roll. I mean, there are parts of that ramble in the out of context videos. If you know, you know, okay, guys? Go watch the out of context videos. This would have been a hit in 2020. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Tinder. Why would that have been a hit in 2020? I think these posts were more relevant then. Well, I like it. Good work, Lazeheart. Can you complete GTA 5 without ever swapping weapons? Without ever swapping weapons? That is what I'm continuing to find out. I don't know if the mod bugs or like I had it turned off at that point for some reason, but whatever the reason, this didn't really matter. Live DarkViperAU reaction, DarkViperAU. Matto looks quite different. This is definitely me as Hagrid. Smash. This is actually millions to one. Remember the safe code is 692167. Dude, when this got put on my Twitter, it got 46,000 likes, which might be almost the most amount of likes I've ever gotten. And on YouTube, it got 50,000 likes. So thank you, me nobody, for the likes. I wonder if this is real. So 69 is sex number. 21 was 10 plus 9. 21 or something, isn't that it? Yeah, 9 plus 10 equals 21. And 67 is the new meme that is the least funny of the three. But it is like 3 generations of funny number memes. The perfect joke for social media. Because the stuff that goes viral is stuff that has wide appeal, that everyone can understand it kind of thing, right? The other stuff that I post is usually more niche to particular communities kind of thing. Matto Slide.
Davey, how you doing?
For those who don't get the reference, this is from an anime called One Frame Man, where the whole thing about the show, at least in season 3, is that they can only animate like 1 frame per like minute. And they had like a guy in the show going down this hill, and I've just been replaced by him. If you want to watch that show, highly recommend seasons 1 and 2. 1 is peak, 2 is like still good. Please, Matt, I need this. My mom is kind of cougar-less. What is it? I don't get it. What does it mean? Oh, it's the I show speed thing. I got it before chat said it. I'm not old. I'm still hip. I'm still with it. I know the memes, kids. Please, speed. I need this. Yeah. Matto switching up quick. I'm moving forward, but I'm not really moving forward. Okay, fine. Make a poll. No, fuck you. Okay, fine, let's make a poll. Wait a second. Fuck you guys, your opinion doesn't matter. Suaos. So die. This is the thing that I made trash like swing up skins. We aha me. Where's it? Okay, so I like Nen. So all nice and clean. My cooking videos are great. Is there a difference between the spray and the oil? I bought like so I think for Mim it's fine just to use it for. So it's mince meat. I think that's that. The fuck? The fuck you! I don't know what's going on. Sauce. And it ran. So you want me to seize fork or something? Welcome back, Flying Kitty. Well. Yay. Okay. I think there's not much left in. That's almost as weird as the actual footage of me cooking stuff. I realized that my plushie wasn't here because the next part is showcasing my previous plushie. Oh, someone has the whole collection, including the original plushie with the original company, and they weren't very good. So if you missed out on that one, it's fine. So this is the newest one. You are millions to one. You can't get these anymore. Thank you so much, everyone who bought the plushies. You got Doug's book. It's funny. You are millions to one. But if you want my newest plushie, D-Viper Comfy, with the D-Viper little jacket on here. So you got currently 13 days left. But this is probably gonna take at least a week to get edited or something, so like you're probably gonna even less than that. So if you want this, people watching the Reddit recap in the future, be sure to click the link in the description and in the pinned comment and stuff. Get your exclusive, limited time only plushie. Blah, blah. He's very cute and fluffy, and you can pet him. He bring comfiness to your home. But yeah, that does end this recap. Thank you to everyone who submitted stuff to the Reddit. Honestly, thank you to everyone who submits anything for anything that I do. The plan is to do Reddit recaps more frequently, especially if people submit more stuff. Obviously, things are a little bit slower these days with the recap, but as we move into GTA 6 and beyond it, you know, get even more active. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I wish you all the best. Bye-bye. Boop. So it has been many months since the last DarkViperAU Reddit recap, but we're back, baby. That sounds so weird to say. We're back! Daddy's back, bitches! Do I want KFC? Yes, I want KFC. Yes. I would like KFC, please, Aitana. Did you text me? No, you did text me a minute ago. Yes, please.